Okay, now we are in Ortahisar. I'm going to actually explain as much as I can when we are going around. We are going to actually take the route from Ortahisar to Ürgüp first. On the way, you're going to see lots of interesting places. But from Ortahisar to Ürgüp, the most interesting place to see is actually the Three Beauties. These are fairy chimneys, and we are going to drive through there all the way to Ürgüp. From Ürgüp, we are going to go to Mustafa Pasha, and from there we are going to go all the way up to the King's Road. So you can see all these little towns, little villages with lots of monasteries and ancient houses from the medieval times and even older. So just enjoy. Okay, whenever we see something important, I will be mentioning those. So you'll have some narration on top of the video and the map, and then the information that is being displayed on the top right corner. Right now it's 6 p.m. Turkish local time. It's actually rush hour, even in Cappadocia. Even though the population is not that much, there is still rush hour. It's not that easy to drive. Especially when it's tourist season, because then the vehicles that carry the tourists are also rushing around from location to location, and since they're on a schedule, it's not easy for them to actually properly reach everywhere. So you're going to see some traffic, especially in Ürgüp. But after Ürgüp, we should be fine actually. Now we are going towards the Three Beauties area. There is a story behind them. You can look it up. My hat. So we are getting very close. The mountain ahead is RGS. It still has snow on top of it, even though we are in June. The weather is just starting to get warm here. Tomorrow we will have a thunderstorm, so it's not every day that we have nice weather, not yet at least, but rain is good. We are getting into the municipality of Ürgüp now, which is in Nevşehir, which is about the center of Cappadocia region. Yeah, you can see some off-road vehicles coming from the other side. So yes, this is the location called the Three Beauties. It's a big attraction. So we are passing through here, and we will be getting inside Ürgüp. As you can see, the whole area is full of rock formations, fairy chimneys. It's one of the most mystical places in the world actually. That's why I love it as an archaeologist and a book author about esoteric subjects. This location is perfect for me. To relax, to do research, to write my books. yeah, even when you're getting close to the cities, all the ancient places are merged together with the new. So there are lots of cave houses, cave hotels, so you can stay at any of these and actually experience a real cave dwelling from the ancient times. There are many theories about why these cave houses exist. The most popular Christian times, the early adapters of Christianity, they actually were being persecuted by the Roman Empire, and they wanted some safety for themselves, and they used these cave houses, the underground cities, to protect themselves, to hide from plain sight. As you can see, there are cave suites, cave hotels, very old style buildings, small shops, beautiful area, really beautiful. And we are getting into the city center of Ürgüp. It's small, it's not big, but it has most of the things that you need. It has a university here as well, local university, so sometimes the cafes can be very crowded with the students. So if you want someplace lively in Cappadocia, Ürgüp is not bad. There are lots of places to eat as well. Nice cafes all around, nice restaurants. Nightlife is not so bad. But if you like to be left alone, and if you want to be in a quieter area in Cappadocia, I would recommend Avanos, which is famous for its pottery. So we are going through the city of Ürgüp, the municipality, let's say. Lots of local people. Just at the rush hour on Friday. As you can see, people do not care that much with the traffic laws, especially the small scooters. They basically use every kind of direction that they desire. There is a local bazaar here on my left, but their real bazaar is tomorrow, on Saturday. You can see the Coca-Cola truck stopped in the middle of the street for offloading, making it very difficult for everybody else to drive. But this is how it is. You have to get used to driving here. People are not very courteous, so they don't give the right of the way. Everybody is expected to be waiting until they can find an empty gap between the cars so that they can continue driving. So now we are getting very close to the exit of Ürgüp. those two gas stations that you see ahead, they're actually the demarcation point of the city itself. After that, we are going to start seeing more nature. And finally, we do not have much traffic right now, so that's going to be good for us. You have to be careful in driving in Turkey in general, because of the drivers, but also because of the speed checks. Like, there's many of them, maybe even too many. So you have to obey the speed limit properly, even though you're going to see lots of drivers that don't do that. It's because they know where the spots are. So do not think that you can do the same. Plus, it's much better to drive slowly and enjoy the surrounding. It's really beautiful. So now we exited Ürgüp. We are getting close to Mustafa Pasha. It's a military title, and Mustafa was the name of the person. So there is the churches and valley to our right hand side. I mean, there's like so many of them. You're going to see when we are driving right now. Whenever you see a brown sign, that means it's a historical site. As you can see, people are taking lots of risks when driving. So again, be very careful in Turkey when you're driving. The roads are in general pretty decent, considering that this is a rural area. Now we are in Mustafa Pasha. I'm going to take the route that goes behind Mustafa Pasha to a couple of underground cities. Today I'm just going to take this road. It's very scenic, very beautiful. There's a valley just ahead of us. It's called the Dragon Valley. It's interesting because dragons are also the part of this region, their mythology. And it's interesting because Christianity generally portrays the dragons as evil beings, but since Anatolia is in between of East and West, there is also the effects of the Eastern cultures here, and mostly in the Eastern cultures, the dragons are considered to be benevolent beings.